Have you ever woken up in the middle of the night and found your cat curled against you watching you sleep? Most people just smile and go back to bed. But what if that single moment is the clearest window you'll ever get into your cat's inner world? Where your cat sleeps, how they position themselves, and why they keep coming back, these aren't random. They're a language. And once you learn to read it, everything you thought you knew about your cat changes. Let's go through exactly what your cat's sleep spot is telling you and what it reveals about the bond you share. 1. Your cat didn't just choose your bed, they chose you. Here's a fact that most people skip right past. The average adult cat sleeps between 12 and 16 hours a day. That means your cat is unconscious, or close to it, for more than half their life. And out of all the places in your home, the couch, the closet shelf, the sunny windowsill, the basket of laundry you've been putting off folding for a week, your cat picked the place where you are. That decision means something. In the wild, sleep is the moment a cat is most exposed. Every survival instinct they carry, and they carry thousands of years of them, screams at them to find somewhere concealed, somewhere elevated, somewhere no threat can easily reach. Your cat walks past all of those instincts every single night to be near you. A landmark study at the University of Lincoln found that cats show genuine attachment behaviors toward their owners, behaviors that closely mirror the attachment patterns seen between human infants and their parents. The secure base effect, where a child explores more confidently when a trusted caregiver is present, has now been documented in cats too. When your cat sleeps beside you, they are, on a neurological level, activating the same circuits that tell them, "This is where I'm safe. This is home." That's not a small thing. That's everything. 2. Where they sleep tells you how much they trust you and how much they trust themselves. This is where it gets fascinating. Not all sleep spots are equal. Cats don't flip a coin. There's a quiet psychology behind every position they choose, and it shifts as your relationship deepens. If your cat sleeps at the foot of the bed, they're in the early or cautious stages of trust. They want to be near you, but they also want an exit route. The foot of the bed is close enough to feel connection, but far enough to maintain control. This isn't a bad sign, it's actually the beginning of something real. Cats don't fake proximity. If they're there at all, they want to be there. If your cat sleeps beside you, pressed lightly against your legs or your hip, that's a different story. This cat has decided you're safe, not just as a presence in the home, but as an individual. They've evaluated you, your breathing rhythm, your stillness during sleep, your reactions when they've been startled, and decided you can be trusted in your most vulnerable state. If your cat sleeps on your chest or near your face, you've reached something rare. Cats instinctively protect their own face and throat. It's where their most vital sensory equipment lives. A cat who rests near your face is saying, in the most direct way they know how, "I am not afraid of anything you could do to me." And if your cat sleeps on top of you, directly on your body, rising and falling with your breath, that is complete and total surrender to your presence. There is no higher trust a cat can communicate. 3. The exact position they sleep in is a message written in body language. Let's get specific, because the details here are remarkable. The loaf position, where your cat tucks all 4 paws neatly under their body, sitting compact and still, signals that they're relaxed but alert. A loafing cat near you is a cat who loves your company but hasn't fully let their guard down yet. They're present, they're content, but they're ready to move if needed. The side stretch, where your cat lies fully on their side with their legs extended, is a significant upgrade. Lying on their side exposes their belly slightly and commits their full weight to the surface. This cat has made a decision. They're not going anywhere. Their nervous system is genuinely downregulated, and being near you is part of what allowed that to happen. The full belly-up sprawl is the one most cat owners know about, because it's hard to miss. Paws in the air, belly completely exposed, sometimes with a look of pure, unbothered bliss. In cat psychology, the belly is never shown to an enemy. The belly-up sprawl near a human means absolute safety. There is no threat assessment happening. There is no exit being calculated. There is only comfort, and you are the reason for it. Now, the one position that confuses people most, when a cat turns their back to you completely and sleeps facing away. People often read this as rejection. It is the opposite. In feline social dynamics, showing your back to another creature means you have decided they pose zero threat. You've dropped your threat monitoring entirely in their direction. When your cat sleeps with their back to you, they're not ignoring you, They're telling you they don't need to watch you. You've already been cleared. 4. Your cat is literally using your heartbeat as a sleep aid. This is one of the most underreported discoveries in feline behavior research, and it deserves far more attention than it gets. Cats sleeping on, or very near their humans, synchronize to a measurable degree with their owner's physiological rhythms, your breathing rate, your heart rate, even the warmth pattern of your skin. All of these become anchors that help your cat reach deeper sleep cycles. Think about that in reverse. You've become your cat's biological safe signal. Their nervous system has mapped your specific rhythmic patterns and learned to treat them as a cue for safety. Researchers studying sleep behavior in bonded cats found that cats sleeping near their owners spent more time in a REM sleep, the deepest, most restorative phase, than cats sleeping alone. Your presence isn't just comforting, it's physically improving the quality of your cat's sleep down to the neurochemical level, and the relationship runs both ways. Studies on human sleep quality show that many people actually sleep better with a cat present in the bed, reporting feelings of security and warmth that mirror what the cats themselves appear to experience. You're regulating each other. Night after night, you're coexisting in a state of mutual biological trust that most people never stop to recognize for what it is. 5. Their sleep spot shifts when something in the relationship has shifted. Cats are exquisitely sensitive to change, not just changes in their environment, changes in you, and their sleep behavior will often reflect those shifts before you're even fully conscious of them yourself. When you're going through something difficult, grief, illness, anxiety, chronic stress, bonded cats reliably move closer. They choose the spots where their body is in contact with yours. They increase the pressure of their presence. This is not random comfort seeking. Research on cat-human interaction has confirmed that cats monitor their owners for behavioral cues and that they respond to signs of emotional distress with increased proximity and physical contact. They're not sure what's wrong, but they know something is, and they stay. Conversely, when your cat begins sleeping farther away or stops coming to bed altogether after a long-established pattern, pay close attention. This behavioral shift is one of the clearest health signals your cat can give you. Pain, illness, anxiety, or injury will cause a cat to withdraw from proximity, not because they love you less, but because their survival wiring kicks in and tells them to hide vulnerability. An older cat who suddenly prefers solitude deserves a veterinary conversation. A cat who starts avoiding the bedroom after a specific event, a loud argument, a frightening incident, the arrival of a new animal is telling you exactly what upset them and where the disruption lives. Your cat's sleep location is a running record of their emotional state, their physical health, and the current temperature of your relationship. Most people never learn to read it. 6. Every night they come back is a renewal of something they chose freely. This is perhaps the most important thing to understand about cats and sleep. Cats are not obligated to anyone. They're not wired for civility the way dogs are. They haven't been bred across centuries for people-pleasing. Every single night your cat walks into your bedroom and settles against you, they have made an active, voluntary decision to do so. Nobody made them. Nobody bribed them with enough to matter. They came because they weighed all of their options, every quiet corner, every soft surface, every warm patch of sunlight that might still hold heat, and they chose you. There's a reason people who lose a cat often say it feels different from other losses. It's because the relationship was never transactional. Your cat never stayed out of obligation. They stayed because somewhere in their ancient, self-sufficient, deeply independent wiring, you became necessary. Not for survival, not for food alone, but for something that looks, from every behavioral angle we can measure, a great deal like love. So tonight, when your cat finds their spot at your feet, against your side, draped impossibly across your face, don't just move them over and fall back asleep. Take 1 second to notice it for what it is. A creature that owes you nothing has decided, again, that there is nowhere in the world they would rather be than right next to you. That nightly ritual was never small to them. It shouldn't be small to you either. If this changed the way you see your cat, share it with someone who needs to hear it. And tonight, give that cat an extra moment. They've been trying to tell you something all along.